We finally made it to Tokyo Disneyland Resort. Over the next 4 days, we're going to be showing you why these are considered to be the 2 best Disney parks in the world. Join us as we navigate Tokyo Disneyland Park for the first time ever, where we take a ride on some of the most adorable attractions ever, try some unique Tokyo Disneyland food, enjoy a spectacular nighttime parade, and check into the Ambassador Hotel. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a moment from our amazing trip. Day 1 at Tokyo Disneyland starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome for the first time ever to Tokyo Disneyland, our first ever Asian Disney park. I cannot believe that we're here. I can't believe that we're here. This has been a lifelong dream of mine. I've always wanted to come to Tokyo Disneyland and the day has finally come. We started off this morning in Osaka with an early morning flight on Japan Airlines back to Tokyo Haneda Airport, where we took a bus from the airport over to the Disneyland Ambassador Hotel, where we're going to be spending the next 2 nights. We'll get more into that a little bit later. And then we took the resort bus over here to Disneyland Park, where we are going to be spending about a half day. It's exactly noon right now and the park closes at 9 o'clock. So we have about 9 hours to explore and do what we can. We are going to be here for 4 days experiencing both parks across 2 days each, and I am so excited to bring you guys along with us. Let's not waste any time, guys. Let's go ahead on inside and finally have some fun at Tokyo Disneyland. And take a look at the entrance to Tokyo Disneyland, guys. It's got Vanellope on it. Currently, Vanellope's Sweet Pop World event is going on right now. Every once in a while, Tokyo Disneyland will throw on random events, and this is one of them. So we just looked over here before we even walk inside the park, and there are characters everywhere. We have Max walking around over there. We have Pooh, Rabbit, Fairy Godmother, 2 of the little mice. There's Eeyore. What the heck? There's so many characters walking around. So the way characters work here in the Asia parks, at least here in Japan, that I've noticed is that it's kind of a free-for-all. They roam and there's no like set line. So you kind of have to wait your turn and kind of like get lucky. Like they will pick and choose who they want to take a photo with, if that makes any sense. So if you're like walking around following them, don't be offended if they don't pick you, because they are going to favor the children from what I've noticed. It's still a really interesting concept, and it leads to just hordes of people following characters around. It's actually pretty funny to watch. So we haven't even made it inside the park yet, and there's already a lot of excitement going on outside. Also, it has warmed up significantly. The first half of our trip has been really cold, where we've had to bundle up in like several layers of jackets, and now in the sun, it is warm. I actually started sweating. I had to shed a layer, and now I am in a t-shirt. Weather's crazy, man. Taking our first steps into Main Street USA, and oh my gosh, another canopy. I already knew this was gonna be here, but it's still so weird to see. We have the confectionery on one side over here. The Emporium is right here on the right, which is interesting, and it stretches down a ways. This is so interesting and so different. What in the world? I like how wide the walkway is too. It feels a lot wider than what we would normally have over at Walt Disney World. Over here at the center of Main Street USA, we have a bit of a photo op for Vanellope's Sweet Pop World. There's quite a lengthy line for it as well. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, take a look at that. Even the trash cans are decorated for this. What the heck? They really do go all out for these events. That is so cool. And I think there's another one across the way that's got a bunch of candy on it as well. Ooh, here's something cool for you guys to look at. Donald and Daisy's nieces. Drop it down in the comment section below. What are their names? I know what their names are. I had to learn it. Well, not really had to, but I learned it while I was on the college program. But yeah, Donald and Daisy's nieces. What are their names? Drop it below. So I already knew this coming in a little bit late, that we wouldn't really have access to any of the premier access attractions or the 40th anniversary passes. Those are all pretty much sold out for the day. There's only Happy Ride with Baymax available for purchase, and Enchanted Tales with Beauty and the Beast. That's also available for purchase, but because of our vacation package that we have in a couple of days, we already have a fast pass booked for Enchanted Tales and Happy Ride, so I'm not gonna waste money on those right now when we can go do something else. So I ended up getting a premier access for the Main Street Electrical Parade, which is gonna be later on tonight, and I managed to snag a lottery ticket for Mickey's Mouse Club Beat, I think that's what it's called. It's one of the shows. If you want to watch a show here at Tokyo Disneyland, you need to enter a lottery system. And we tried for Magical World and we didn't get that one, but we did get lucky for Mouse Club Beat. So we are going to be watching that one at about 4 o'clock. And the rest of the day, we're just going to be doing whatever, waiting in whatever lines that we want and just kind of taking it casual. Tomorrow, we will hit the ground running with getting into the park early and getting premiere accesses and everything like that.
When you visit a theme park, you're constantly using your phone, checking wait times, mobile ordering food, booking fast passes, and like most people, you probably hop onto the park's free Wi-Fi to save data. But here's the problem. Public Wi-Fi is an easy target for hackers. Without the right protection, your data is up for grabs. And it's not just Wi-Fi. Theme parks, hotels, and travel companies store millions of customer details, making them prime targets for cyber attacks. Free credit monitoring after the fact? That's like installing security cameras after your house was robbed. That's why I use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura monitors my personal data, including my social security number, across millions of data points, like the dark web and public records, and alerts me about potential identity theft before it's too late. They also provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, so if the worst happens, you're covered. Aura isn't just about ID monitoring. They offer a secure VPN with over 100 virtual locations, so you can browse safely even on theme park or hotel Wi-Fi. Plus, they have a password manager, antivirus software, and even tools to remove your personal info from data broker lists. Look, I get it. With so many data breaches, your personal info might as well be written on the wait time sign for Midway Mania. But if you haven't been a victim of fraud yet, why roll the dice? Let Aura do the hard work for you. Go to aura.com/themeparkexpress to try it free for 14 days. In that time, Aura will scan billions of records to see if your personal data has already been exposed. Don't wait. Protect yourself now and enjoy your trip worry-free. Thanks so much to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action.
So we've been in the park for almost an hour now and we haven't gotten past Main Street because this one likes to shop. Not really much for herself. She's been shopping for a lot of people back home. But yeah, she's been taking her time looking at everything.
I don't know what I want yet, and that's part of the problem. But if other people are like, no, I want Bambi, like, well then Bambi it.
Yeah, you just can't make decisions.
There's a little Groot.
That has been her reaction this whole time. Every store we've gone into. Like, first she was obsessed with the cats over here, more specifically because they have Dinah, which is a cat that you never see in like merch form. And then she was obsessed with this Groot, something that I just noticed. They have Judy Hopps' little pen. This is kind of cool. Never seen this before. And ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Cinderella's castle in her former color glory. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're here. I really can't believe it. The parade's about to start soon. That's why there's so many people here sitting down. But look at that. No rose gold castle. It's the OG colors. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's been such a long time since I've seen the castle in this color. And it's actually kind of different too. The turrets down here are like a different shade of gray or brown. I can't really tell. The sun's in a really awkward spot and it's causing shadows, but I just can't believe that we're here right now. So when it comes to parades here at Tokyo Disneyland, it's important to know that people are like hardcore into the parades and they will camp out here for literal hours to watch these parades. I'm not even kidding. From park open to park close, they will be sitting down for the first parade in the middle of the day and then for the Main Street Electrical Parade. It is wild, and we haven't seen it firsthand yet because we only just got into the park at 12, but it just turned 1 o'clock now, and things in the hub are crazy. There's a lot of people around, so we'll see how things pan out the next day that we're actually here. But we are making our way over towards Frontierland right now because we have a mobile order lunch reservation at Hungry Bear. So we made it over to the Hungry Bear restaurant for lunch, our first meal at Tokyo Disney Sea. This one came highly recommended from some friends. Pork cutlet curry with rice. And I got some cheese on the side, and there's some tandoori chicken over here as well. Coda really loves her curry, and I enjoyed as well, so I figured why not let this be our first meal here at Tokyo Disneyland. All right, the pork cutlet curry over here at the Hungry Bear. I didn't finish it. That was not my favorite thing in the world. I actually really didn't like it at all. I'm probably gonna go and get something different elsewhere. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually really good. It was actually really good. I finished most of it. It's just some of the rice that's left over. But yeah, if you're a fan of curry, then you're definitely gonna like this place, especially the pork cutlet. It was really good and mixed everything together. It's fantastic. We did add some of the cheese, but it honestly doesn't really add anything to the curry. So next time I come back here, I'm probably not gonna add any cheese because the curry's just fine on its own. But overall, pretty solid. I'm very happy that this was my first meal here. Something really important to also note about Tokyo Disneyland is that it is also a very, very crowded park. Very similar to what we saw at Universal Studios in Osaka. So it is important to place a mobile order for whatever kind of food that you want. Either that or go to a snack cart that's like selling churros or something. But if you're like looking for something like more filling, like a meal, you're more than likely going to have to find a quick service that offers mobile order, and you're going to have to order it ahead of time. So make sure you kind of plan ahead mentally when you get here in the mornings, because we got here at 12 and I tried to place a mobile order, and the next available mobile order wasn't until after 1 o'clock. So just kind of bear that in mind. Okay, so as far as I know, there was only the one daytime parade. There might be some cavalcades, but you can see everyone is lining the parade route still. And I'm sure quite a few of these people are still sticking around for the Main Street Electrical Parade later. So yeah, the dedication is absolutely real when it comes to saving a spot for parades. So on our way over to our first attraction, we're walking by Critter Country, and take a look at these thorns. You guys know what the thorns means. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Splash Mountain still lives on here at Tokyo Disneyland. Unfortunately though, it is down for refurbishment. I was so sad when I found out that Splash Mountain was going to be closed during our visit, and it reopens literally the day after we leave. And I unfortunately could not push our trip any further. I am so sad, but it is still very nice to see Chickapin Hill once again in all of its glory. Well, I mean, not really all of its glory. You guys know what I mean. Oh, it's so sad. It's so close yet so far. Man, it's fine. We already know we'll be back at some point. Also, check this out, guys. A relic of the past. These are Fast Pass machines. Now, granted, I've heard that Tokyo Disneyland hasn't used physical Fast Pass tickets in a minute, but this is one of the old stations, and you can see that, you know, this is one of the machines where you put your ticket in, and it tick, and it would spit out a ticket, and like it would display over here what the next available times were. Like, gosh. This is a blast from the past. So we're making our way over to Fantasyland from Frontierland, and I just want to point out the very like loose transition from one land to the next, and it's just signified by the line in the ground. Green Fantasyland, brown Frontierland. So here's something cool that I really want to point out. This is Fantasyland over here. Right across the way is Haunted Mansion. And this mansion, fun fact, is an exact clone of ours in Florida. However, it is still the old version, which means instead of the endless staircase hallway, it still has the spiders on the spider webs, and it still has the old attic that doesn't have, I don't think Constance Hatchaway is in the, or actually no, it just doesn't have the portraits of the men losing their heads. It doesn't have that version of Haunted Mansion. So yeah, it's still like the old school version. And it's the exact same building as ours with one key difference. Take a look at that window up there with the spear coming out of it. Ours doesn't have that little detail. But something really interesting about this mansion is that even though it's an exact clone of ours in Florida, it still does the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. So if you ever wanted to know what ours would look like with Jack Skellington,
So it can be done.
it can be done. We have the blueprint right here. Daddy Tomorrow just doesn't want to do it.
He said pay more to get in elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very tempted to come back to Tokyo during the Halloween and Christmas season just to see what our mansion would look like. Something that's really cool and adorable about Tokyo Disneyland is that there are so many people here who are so dressed up in, like, it's not really cosplay because you're not really allowed to wear costumes, but they're just so dressed up in these bright, vibrant, colorful outfits with their hair done and everything. It is so cool and it's very difficult to describe. They're like dressed in like typical cliche anime wear. Like what you can imagine in anime is what people are wearing to the park, and it's really cool. Also, because there's like the Vanellope sweet celebration going on, a lot of people are dressed as Vanellope, and it's honestly one of the most adorable things ever. And speaking of adorable, take a look at that. It's a Small World now features Groot over here. So there's a bunch of Marvel characters mixed in with the Small World dolls. Also, can you guys hear the music playing right now? It is the Avengers music. What in the world? That is so different. I think this is going to be our first ride of the day because it's only a 30-minute wait. What's happening? We have Foulfellow Gideon. We have Pinocchio Geppetto. There's Cruella, Jiminy, Rapunzel.
Mad Hatter?
Mad Hatter's over here too, and Alice.
Yes, I made it myself, of course. Yes.
You look great, Mad Hatter. You look great.
Some of my best work if I take on myself.
Hi, Alice. Oh my gosh, take a look at the load platform for It's a Small World over here. Wow. They have a whole, like, massive room for this. So not only do they have the outside facade, but they have a whole big room for it. This is cool. And I like the little train that goes by over there as well.
With your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside during the cruise. Please watch your travelers and
Oh my gosh, look at the mural over here too with the castle. This is all so cute. I love this. We're getting ready to board now. Okay, already we're seeing Groot with Goose and some other things. Oh, this is already gonna be adorable. Oh my gosh, I forgot they have regular Disney characters here too. It's Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. Okay, this is already adorable. Oh, there's Alice over here and the bunny. Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh my god, it's Merida and her brothers. Look at them. Oh my god. Stop, that is too cute. Oh, look, it's Rocket. I thought it was just Groot. He put jetpacks on the gondola, of course. Oh my gosh, it's Hercules and Peggy. Oh, Hulk, oh gosh. Bruce Banner. That is the most bizarre thing ever. The Hulk should not be here. Groot is fine. He's big and strong. But look at Mushu up there. And Mulan down here. And Cricky. Oh, take a look at that. It's Miss Marvel. That is so cool. I love this. All of this is incredible. Oh my gosh, it's Black Panther and he has the heart-shaped herb. Okay, this is adorable. Oh my god. Groot and Sam, what are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Look at Star-Lord. Ah, and Drax.
Where's Drax? Oh, hi.
Aw, it's Thor. The God of Thunder. I love the rock music in here. This is amazing. Take a look at that. We have Lilo and Stitch over here, and then Moana all the way back there with Hey Hey and Pua. Oh my gosh. And of course, Groot is playing the ukulele. Take a look at the hula dancers in the final room. Their hair is blue. I don't know if our hair is blue over on our side. Okay, that is without a doubt the best version of Small World in the entire world. That is awesome. A perfect mix of original Small World characters mixed with Disney and then some Marvel sprinkled in. I know when they first announced this overlay with Groot, people were not too pleased. And I can kind of understand why you were not too pleased, but it is not like in-your-face Marvel. It's sprinkled throughout just a little bit, just enough to give you a feel of Marvel. And I really like it. It's honestly the best next evolution of It's a Small World that you could possibly get. And I really like it. 10 out of 10 ride. And here we are, guys. We finally have a good look at Cinderella's castle here at Tokyo Disneyland. Wow, I almost forgot what normal colors on this thing looks like. However, it's still different. Like, ours was a lot more gray. This one's a bit more brown now that I'm seeing it up close. Huh. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously, I think it's a lot prettier than our castle right now because I absolutely despise the rose gold and pink color that they made our castle. But this is still really cool. I love it. And I just still can't believe that I'm here. All right, can you guys take a guess at what I'm about to say? There's so much room for activities out here. What the heck? Look at how big this whole area is in front of the castle. This is massive. Oh my goodness. What in the world do they do over here? Or is this just space for people to watch shows and fireworks shows or whatever they have going on over here? Because I am blown away at the size and scale of all this. Also, take a look at the turrets that we have over here. On both sides. That is so cool. And take a look at this. We have an omnibus just casually driving by right in front of the castle. What the heck? How cool is that? So we're standing here in front of the castle and I look down and I notice all of these. Take a look at that. E5, 61, E4, 61, 62, E3. So this is what I can assume is numbered seating for Premier Access, because I know for some of the nighttime shows and stuff, you can purchase assigned seating or like a reserved viewing area and they tell you where to sit. So all of these are individual spaces for people. Huh. That is so interesting. So Coda and I have been saying this throughout the whole trip, but this is the first time I'm saying it on video. The United States could never. Absolutely not. This would not fly. They could try, but it wouldn't work. The only reason why this works is because the Japanese culture allows it to. And I'm a fan of it. We're walking towards Tomorrowland and Coda just got done saying that she feels like she's the parade. Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at this. This is a crazy entrance to Tomorrowland. And correct me if I'm wrong, but when Walt Disney World first opened, didn't Tomorrowland used to look like this too? Isn't this what the entrance used to look like? Either way, this is incredible. Wow. And then take a look at that all the way down there. That is Space Mountain, the new Space Mountain that is currently being constructed. Holy cow. It looks like a lot of the Tomorrowland is actually a construction zone right now. Holy cow. Like, not only are they working on Space Mountain, but they're also working on all of this over here. Wow. Is this where Buzz Lightyear used to be? Because I think we got confirmation that Wreck-It Ralph is taking over the Buzz Lightyear attraction over here. If I recall correctly, that was a thing that they announced, so, We got construction walls over here, construction walls all the way down there by the new Space Mountain. But holy cow, that is nuts. So over here in Tomorrowland, they have a Stitch Encounter attraction. Now, when we were in Disneyland Paris, we experienced this very same attraction. And from what I gather, it's the exact same thing where you're in a room facing a screen and it's basically Turtle Talk with Crush, where Stitch will talk to you and ask you questions and interact. No way. Oh, it's Angel. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, Stitch is right there too. I didn't even realize. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Now, what's crazy about this Space Mountain construction is that the old Space Mountain used to exist right in front of this building that you're seeing right now. So what they did was they demoed the entire old Space Mountain just to build a whole new one behind it. So it's going to be a whole new roller coaster. Basically, the old Space Mountain that was here was pretty much a clone of what they had in California, and now they're building something bigger and better. So over here in Tomorrowland, there's a gift shop called Treasure Comet, and I just want to point out something that I saw in the mirror over here. Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at this. the Stitch and Angel plushies. These are too adorable. Oh my gosh, guys. I took my eyes off of Coda for 5 minutes and she found the alien mochis. Look at this. This is like the Tokyo Disneyland snack that you have to get. Everyone has to try these mochis. I cannot wait to try these. Supposedly they're like 3 different flavors. There's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. All right, babe, go ahead and take the first bite of mochi. What flavor do you think you're gonna get first? You gotta take a bet.
Vanilla.
Vanilla, I say strawberry.
Come on. Let go, brothers. Ready?
Strawberry? Yes. All right, first bite of alien mochi. It's very sticky, but very tasty. Oh my gosh. Whatever flavoring they use for the mochi itself, it's really good. And then the strawberry works really well with it. So something important to note about the mochi is that it's not like ice cream. It's more of a custard. And oddly enough, like vanilla is normally my favorite flavor. I love vanilla ice cream, it's my favorite thing. But the vanilla mochi, I did not like it. The custard inside was not my favorite. The closest thing I can compare it to is like a creme brulee. It tasted like a creme brulee inside of a mochi, and I just didn't quite like it. Like creme brulee on its own, I like, but mixed with the mochi, it wasn't my thing. The strawberry one was actually my favorite, followed by chocolate, then vanilla. Overall, still, it's like the quintessential Tokyo Disneyland snack. You have to get it. And all in all, I think it's worth it. All right, guys, it is time to experience a quintessential Tokyo Disneyland attraction, Monsters, Inc. Ride and Go Seek. This is a unique family dark ride. I'm very excited to head on inside and check it out.
っていう人間の女の子がやってきた。で、俺たちパニック。ロッキーのオレンジ、そしてランドールの紫。最後は最高の色、ワゾウスキの緑です。皆さんは鬼、探す役です。トラムに乗って建物の中や外でモンスターたちを探してください。ヘルメットを見つけたらフラッシュライトで M マークを照らしましょう。すると M マークが光って隠れているモンスターが出てきます。
Oh wow, this is really impressive. Oh man, Monsters Inc. headquarters. This is so cool. This is really good, very well done. Also, the queue is like empty over here. Like, it's an hour-long wait for this ride, but like, I'm sure this queue could be much more full. I don't know, hopefully we don't have too much longer because we've been in line for about, what, 15, almost 20-ish minutes now? Okay, so we waited about 30 minutes. It was half the time that was estimated.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. So, we have our flashlights, and basically what you need to do is you need to shine a light. Nope, it just turns on automatically. We need to shine a light on the little M's.
Yeah, みんなヘルメットを照らしてみて。オッケー、隠れるの。始め。いやー、ヘルメットだよ。目はダメ。
Meow. Pew, 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 pew. This is impressive. Wow. Holy moly, the scale of this ride. Boo. Wow. Wow. Oh man, poor Randall. Look at this, look at this. You can like look into her room. It's like a physical set in there. That is neat. Look at that. That room effect is cool. I think they took our picture. It's fine. Well, had I known there was going to be a picture, I wouldn't have had the camera right in my face. But Coda's pointing. A really cool and relatively cheap souvenir over here at Tokyo Disneyland are the ride vehicles. At a lot of the different attraction souvenir shops, you can pick up the different ride vehicles. It's really cool. How much is this? This is 1,800 yen. So what do you guys think? Can we pull off this look? Well, more specifically me. What's the reason why you said I should be Sully?
Because he's big, hairy, and he sheds.
All of those are accurate descriptors of me. And she's short.
And round.
I wasn't going to say that. You said it, but it's fine. But yeah, these are adorable. Am I necessarily going to buy one?
Yes.
No.
Think about it. Look at.
Oh, so this is an excuse for you to hit me.
Yeah.
Domestic abuse. There you go, head pads. I'll sleep on this one. We'll be here for the next couple of...
How comfy that sleep would be.
We're here for the next couple of days. I'll have time to think about it, but as of right now, I don't think so. So, Coda said, I'm gonna do some shopping. You go sit down over there and relax. Take a load off. So I did. And this is what I look up and see.
I got you a water.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. You know, at least your head's gonna be nice and warm.
Yeah, I can bring it to Alaska.
Oh, you can. Whenever we decide to go back.
Valid.
Check out the show building over here for Star Tours. Holy moly. It's a very unique looking building. It's only a 25-minute wait too. Definitely hasn't been the longest line of the day that we've seen. Also, this bridge is pretty interesting. I think this is the exit to Star Tours. So that's really cool. Okay, so we made it into the theater for Club Mouse Beats. I just want to give you guys a warning. These pre-assigned seats are not big people friendly. Like, I am halfway in this person's seat, so I might have to talk to somebody because if someone's sitting next to me, there's no room for them. Like, even Coda's small and she's like halfway in my seat, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so here is the solution. If this were a regular theater with like proper seats with armrests and I had my own little space, then that's one thing. But like I sit down and like half of me, because I'm a wider guy, I'm like halfway into the seat next to me. So if someone's sitting there, then I'm just gonna be a bother to them. They're not gonna have any space. You know, that's not fair to them. So there's a standing area back here where I can stand and I can watch the show from. So I'm not gonna be able to sit down and enjoy it, but I can stand here and enjoy it, which in all honesty, might make for better video anyways. So, blessing and a curse. I just love how considerate the people here in Japan are. Prior to the show starting, they ask you to take off any like headbands or any big hats that might obscure the view from someone behind you. And they also say if you're gonna film, don't hold the phone above your head. Things like that. They want to make sure that everyone has a chance to see the show regardless. And I just love that they make those announcements. It's all about being considerate and kind to the person next to you or behind you. And that's great. You guys guys want to talk about obscure characters, these are like Maleficent's goblin henchmen. What the heck? I have never ever seen these guys as like physical characters in parks before. Are we getting ready to sail on a cruise? What in the world? It's the Sail Away party. So over here in Tomorrowland, we found the Baymax vending machines, and he's dressed like a cat. And I was like, what is that purring sound? I look up, and it's Mochi. And Coda about lost her mind.
So cute.
When she saw him. She's definitely a cat person, but this is just the most adorable thing. I love this. So for dinner today, we are dining at the Tomorrowland Terrace, and this might look a little familiar. This is where Cosmic Rays would normally be. So across the way, we would see the Tomorrowland the Speedway. That's what it was. But instead, we have the Happy Ride with Baymax. We're going to be doing that on our next visit. But yeah, let's head on inside and grab some dinner. Okay, so we have made it over to the Tomorrowland Terrace for dinner, and I want to show you guys what we got that's very unique. I have the Baymax burger over here. We'll get to what's in it in a second. And as a side, you can order these adorable Mickey-shaped chicken nuggets. That is so cute. So this is the Baymax burger. It has ginger pork and egg in it. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's inside. There's the egg on top, and then you can see there's a burger and some other stuff down there at the bottom. Looks and smells amazing. And for dessert, we both opted for a Mickey-shaped churro. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but yeah, you can kind of see it over here. It's a Mickey, it's in the shape of a Mickey head. That's so cool. And it's in this little Vanellope wrap for Sweet Pop World. It's still really cool. We walked in after we did our mobile order, and Coda was like, everyone has churros. People are walking out with like handfuls of churros. And so we figured, why not? It's Mickey shaped, might as well. And it's really tasty too. So we may not be getting recognized by anybody in Japan for our YouTube videos, but we're still pretty popular. But not for the reason that you guys think. The number of cast members specifically who have come up to us just completely in awe of Nugget. It's insane. Like, is there not much Star Wars representation here in Tokyo?
I guess not. I mean,
like specifically Nugget, I guess. Like, everyone is so obsessed with him. Like, not just cast members, but like regular guests too. They see him and they're just like, we catch them staring at us and Nugget.
Did you hear the little girls earlier? They spoke Japanese, but the only words I got were Baby Yoda. And I was like...
No, I did not. So like, we're making people's day with Nugget over here. He's quite popular. Kind of cool. So I just want to show you guys this. This couple just came and dropped these 2 bottles here and left. That's not trash. That is them claiming this table. That's a thing here in Japan where you can just leave something on the table and it's claimed and no one else will take your stuff and no one else will sit there. That is wild. All right, it is almost time for the Main Street Electrical Parade, and we did purchase a Premier Access for this just to see what the reserved viewing area was like. So we're making our way over there now. So in the app, it will tell you what time to arrive and what location to go to. So our specified seat location and number is A417 and A418. And you can see exactly where we are on the map. All right, we have found our spots, A417 and A418. this is gonna be our view. Of course, I'm gonna be sitting down, but I just wanna show you guys this is where we're located. And you can see the ropes are all set up along over here for this section of viewing area, and everyone's sitting down. It's gonna be an awesome time. I'm excited. So just so you guys know, I am now sitting down. This is what my view is. Not bad at all.
Have you been going before?
Oh my, what a magical evening.
This Main Street Electrical Parade Dream Lights performance is presented by Prodigy. Okay, well, that parade was freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. It's been such a long time since I've seen a free nighttime parade at a Disney park, and that version of Main Street Electrical Parade, absolutely fantastic. They took what we knew and loved from Walt Disney World and juiced it up with steroids and plussed it up by 1,000,000, because that was incredible. Babe, any notes?
No notes. So good.
No notes, so good. Everything was perfect. The floats were fantastic. The character variations were great. All in all, fantastic time. I would be more than happy to watch that again on our second night here. That was so good. And I honestly think that the Premier Access that we bought worked out perfectly. And it's basically a lottery system as to where you're gonna sit. Like, you can purchase it and you can get it, but you don't get to pick where you sit. It just assigns it randomly. So I say we got pretty lucky with our seating where we were only the 4th row back. Honestly, not bad at all. And I love that everyone sits down and is respectful. That's such a crazy thing that we're not used to seeing in America, because a lot of people, you know, like to think about themselves. You know, as a former cast member, I can't tell you how many times I've heard, do you know how much I paid to be here? Everyone else paid to be here. So yeah, it's like you don't get that feeling here from the people that are around you. And that's such an amazing feeling. Also, I just want to point out, you guys saw how crowded and how busy it was here earlier. And like within minutes, it cleared out. What in the world? How? How are people able to clear out this quickly over here in Japan, but in the US, it takes at least 10 minutes to get people out of here and to get relative clear space on Main Street? I don't get it. Everything is just weird here in the best way possible. So we made our way back to the Ambassador Hotel, and we're making our way back up to the rooms now. And take a look at that. They have a globe here that unfortunately doesn't spin. It's got the Disney parks highlighted. Tokyo, what is that? Is that Shanghai? Yeah, Shanghai is up north. Hong Kong's down at the bottom. And then over here we of course have California, Florida, and last but not least, Paris. So we went to the lobby to get our room keys and everything, because when we checked in earlier, they said that, you know, the rooms weren't available. Check-in time is typically not until 4:30, so they said to come back after 4:30 to get your room assignment. So we just got our room assignment now, and we went to pick up our bags that we left at baggage storage, and they came back and said that they were already delivered to our room. So everything that we brought should be in there. Let's go see. All right, here we are, room 4105 at the Ambassador Hotel at Tokyo Disneyland. That's a big sturdy door. I like the handle. Let's turn on the light. And, oh my gosh, this is a normal size room. I almost forgot what these were like. All of our bags right here. Our 2 suitcases as well. Are you gonna point out every Mickey?
True.
Okay, let's go ahead and do a proper room tour. Okay, proper room tour time. Let's go ahead and start over here on the right. It looks like we have a closet space. We have a little stool over here. We have some free slippers. There's a luggage rack. There's a safe over here. Oh, knock on the door. Okay, so let's continue with the room tour. Sorry about that. We're just having to get pillows replaced because Koda's allergic to feather pillows. So you can see we have an extra pillow over here, as well as a blanket, some hanger space. These are our free slippers. It looks like we have a shoehorn over here and a brush. Moving on next door, it looks like we have a little bit of a stool with some desk space that is currently occupied by all of our bags. There's a nice mirror over here. Hello. Is this a mini fridge? Yes, it is a mini fridge with more goodies. Is this? No, actually, these are like coffee creamers and sugar packets, but it's still really cool. We have more green tea stuff. Let's see. Mini fridge with bottles of water. Look at that. Natural mineral water. We get 3 of those? Heck yeah.
What are these? Are these like little amenity kits? We'll open these up in a little bit, but that's cool. It looks like we have, what is this? A, what do you call this, babe? I can't think of it. Kettle, that's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, we have a kettle over here. Looks like this is our ice bucket. We have a couple of glasses over here, some teacups, some more storage space. I don't think, no, this doesn't open up into anything. But then we can turn around and find our bathroom space. So, walking on in here, we of course have a big mirror. We have a couple of towels on the side over here, and all of the goodies. Take a look at that. They really hook you up over here. We have some washcloths. These are the amenity kits. It looks like we have a scrunchie, some Q-tips, and some, like, tissues or something? I don't know. We have toothbrushes, a bunch of toothbrushes. Holy cow, and all of these are free for us to take. They're included with the room, including these. Take a look at this. Whoop. They're Ambassador Hotel little plastic cups. These are adorable. These are like nice free souvenirs that you can take home. We have our sink. We have our hand soaps. A couple of, these are plastic. These are plastic. I thought these were glass, but plastic cups. Over here we have a hair dryer and a hairbrush. I'll be using this a lot. Come on down over here. We have our tissue box, wastebasket over there, and what is this? Is this meant for your towels? Because there's a towel here. Huh, maybe Koda will know. Either way. Moving on over here, let's see what we got. Ah, this is our shower room. Okay, this is a more traditional Japanese shower. Huh, the whole room can be utilized as a shower, because you can see the shower head thing is over here, so like all the water is meant to like go into that spot over there. And I know the Japanese, they like to sit down and shower, so there's that, and there's also a bucket, but there's also a tub here that you can utilize. I'm sure Koda and I will just utilize the tub. We have shampoo, conditioner, and body soap, and then we have our big bath towels over here. And then right across the way on the opposite side, I assume, yep, this is our toilet. And oh my gosh, there are a lot more buttons on this one. This one's fully customizable, that's for sure. And we of course have a phone in the bathroom in case you get locked in or you fall in or something. I don't know. I don't judge. But there's a phone here in case you need it. And now let's go ahead and move into the actual room. You can see Koda is chilling in the corner. We have two beds, one for me, one for Koda. Let's go ahead and move over here. We have some information over here. We will change your bed sheets and duvet covers once every 2 nights of your stay. We have a notebook. Is this? No, this isn't free for us to take because it's a phone directory and everything. But we can take this and the pen, which is really cool. Let's see, what is this little note? Let's see, I have prepared your room today and hope that you are pleased and comfortable. Oh, so it's a note from our, whoops, I just dropped that. So that's so sweet. It's a note from our room hostess. That's awesome. We of course have a phone by the bed as well as an alarm clock, and it looks like we have some outlets over here as well as a regular USB. Is there anything in here? Ooh, Duffy! And there's a flashlight here too. There's some postcards here. Ambassador Hotel stuff. A Duffy and Friends booklet? What is this?
Is it the story of Duffy and his friends?
I don't know. It's in Japanese. Let's see. It's like everything you need to know about Duffy, I think. Reading material. Koda will be enjoying that. There's some cute Mickey artwork on the wall. And then over here on the opposite side, a nice big TV. Ooh, we have some pajamas. Not that they're going to fit me. They might fit Koda. I'll see if she can put some of these on later. And then we have some more drawer space over here for you to put any of your belongings. We have another wastebasket right there. And a big couch sofa thing
I don't know. More artwork right there. We have a little coffee table over here with a lamp, couple of chairs and a table, another knock at the door, and some more room for activities over there. So in case you guys were curious what was in these little bags that we saw earlier, Coda called it, it's a reusable bag. That's so cool. And it's got the same artwork that you see in the ceiling of the lobby. That is awesome. I love how much free stuff you get with your room.
And with that, guys, our first day at Tokyo Disneyland has come to an end. We decided to call it an early night because we had been up since 4 a.m. that morning to get out there, but boy did we have an absolute blast. Tomorrow we're at Tokyo Disney Sea for the first time ever, and we find out for ourselves if it truly is the greatest theme park in the world. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video all the way until the very end. If you did, please let me know you're the real MVPs by leaving the word Mochi down in the comments section below. We have a lot more Tokyo Disneyland content coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed to never miss an upload. Huge thank you once again to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this content would not be possible, and you are enjoying all of these videos early and ad-free. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.